DJ sumugot, the bump and the finish. Jumper is good. Lamar, basket and one. Classic Sports Baklaran knocks down the three. Steal, Yambing, look out. William Bing throws it down. Laddie sees a gap and throws it down early. Sergio, what a putback jam. Oh my goodness. For three.
It's a rainy Monday afternoon, pero nagbabalik po ang aksyon dito sa Mahal ng Pilipinas Basketball League. We are live at the MPBL Sports Complex in Bataan. The All-Star, Bam Gamalinda, getting ready for his game. A big game para dito sa Mindoro. Will be going up against DJ Howe, who played terrific in his last game. Our games right now, Mindoro Tamaraos versus the Negros Hacienderos. Magandang hapon mga kaliga, Juanito Gregorio po at your service alongside Coach Mike Perez. Coach, pag-usapan natin saglit itong Mindoro Tamaraos. Currently they're number 8, but it's gonna be a very important game as they try to continue to go up the standings.
Yeah, it's very important because as much as possible, kahit na sinong team, ayaw nang pumasok pa sa play-in. No? Gusto mo, makapasok ka na sa number 6. And right now, I think they're 3 games behind that of Quezon and another team. So napakahalaga na manalo sila dito sa mga remaining games nila.
I want to say hi to all of our viewers on YouTube, on Top Sports, and on Solar Sports as well. Coach Mike, itong Negros naman, they still have a very slim chance of getting into the play-in. How important is every game as they are 2 games behind the number 12?
I think they've entered that situation where you have to win as many games as you can. So at least give yourself a chance na makapasok sa play-in at possible na makahabol pa. Yun ang sitwasyon ngayon nitong Negros.
We are heading into the latter part of our regular season. Every game is important. Kaya simulan na natin. Punta na tayo kay Miguel Perez.
Dahil sa husay ng bawat isa, sigawan na yumayanig kapag nag-3 points na. Bawat baya'y di patatalo. Buong barangay ay
Action continues here inside the MPBL Sports Complex in Orion, Bataan. For our second game, it's Mindoro versus Negros. Live on Solar Sports, Tap Sports and a YouTube channel. This is the 2026 Manny PACQUIAO'S MPBL Season 8. Let's meet the starters. First for Mindoro Tamaraos. Starting at center, number 77, John Apasible. At guard, number 17, Joseph Sedorifa. Also at guard, number 16, RJ Ramirez. Forward number 5, JC Recto. Also at forward number 6, Riego Bam Bam Gamalinda. The head coach for Mindoro is Melo Banwa. Assistant coaches, JC Libunao, Gab Balyari, Ian Valdez, and Ken Bono. Team managers, Zandra Nonte and Benji Chodoro. The team owner is Paula Oriental Mindoro. Honorable Mayor Jennifer Ina Alegre Cruz. Now for Negros Hacienderos. At guard number 23, Michael Alvarez. Also at guard number 3, DJ Howe. Center number 24, Dan Enrile. Forward number 77, Ray Bienes. Also at forward number 88, Mark Manalang. The head coach for Negros Hacienderos is Toto Dohilio. Team manager Joseph Abaya. The team owner is John Gilbor. Referees for Spongem are Alan Manzano, Edgar Orpilla, and
Starting five brought
Urbina.
to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Negros will be starting with Alvarez, Howe, Enrile, Bienes, and Manalang, while Mindoro will be starting with Ramirez, Sedorifa, Apasible, Recto, and Gamalinda. All important games for these teams as they try to continue to head up the standings. Our officials in the ball game, Alan Manzano, Edgar Orpilla, Sherwin Mina, and Michael Santos. First possession goes to Mindoro. Oh, sorry, it goes to Negros. Now, goes down. Ray Bienes has been out for quite some time but is now back with the Negros Hacienderos. Manalang, kick out. Howe. First 3 is a miss for DJ Howe. Recto attack sa kabilang panik. Labas, Sedorifa with a fake. The attack, Ramirez. The first two is a miss. Put back is good. Bam, Galinda.
Well, I'm sure itong Mindoro, that's one thing they want to get out of the way, no? Kung ano magiging shooting percentage nito ni Bam Galinda, because it was a little bit of a struggle in their last game. And, you know, he had a better second half, but the first half really was gruesome from a scoring standpoint para kay Bam Galinda.
Coach, we talked about how great of a season Bam has been playing, but it's not the best game for Bam in his last game.
Yeah, and but clearly nakikita mo na sumusubok siya, no? Might be because bago yung coaching staff, no? Coach Melo is now at the helm in lieu of Coach Egay, but the system remains the same. I'd like to think maybe yung kapaan rin lang between player and coach ang nangyari dun sa game na yun. And hopefully for this game, Bam Galinda is going to be back to his usual self of being a double-double guy and very much their primary scorer para dito sa Tamaraws.
Maagang palitan para dito sa Negros. Flavor Dignadice is now subbed in the ball game. Ramirez runs. Ramirez with the spin. Ramirez finish.
Quick leak out right there for RJ Ramirez as they've also been trying that in the previous game, trying to get early pitches ahead to see if they have a transition.
Ramirez tried to go for the swipe. Can't get it that time. Fast Break of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
And RJ Ramirez going to the footwork had to go the other side in order to elude that defense, able to make that bucket.
Bienes has been out-coached. How much of a help do you think Ray Bienes will be, as I think it's been more than a month since he last played, but we know the capabilities of Ray Bienes.
Yeah, Bienes is you're getting roughly a player that can, you know, be a role player that provides you some of scoring and rebounding. I think he's good for about 6 points and 3 rebounds per game. But I think it's mere presence inside the floor. I mean, you have a body that can actually go up against a Bam Galinda at certain points in the game, maybe even against a Jana Pasible, because this pretty much is a power forward that understands playing inside the paint.
Siya, Bienes.
Nice
The
move.
step through Bienes. Too strong. Galinda with the rebound. Ramirez all alone for the lane.
Now, this is something that you don't want if you're Negros. You don't want fast breaks to be, you know, a clear advantage for the Mindoro Tamaraws, while in the previous game they were toe-to-toe in that department at 24 against Basilan. But still, Mindoro is a different animal altogether. You got a lot of guards that can leak out in transition, and if you're not going to be in there to defend, you know, this is going to be a good fast-breaking game for your opponent.
Sedorifa left open. Sedorifa, it's a miss. Galinda secures the rebound, goes down low. Apasible makes it 8-0 to start the ball game.
So far, everything getting inside the paint for the Mindoro Tamaraws. Fast breaks has been pretty much a key. Trying to leak out, making the ball quicker inside the paint.
Play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Score is 8-0. 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Welcome back to the 8th season of the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. My name is Daphne Cristobal. Last Friday, we covered the game of the Mindoro Tamaraws against the Cebu Greats. We know it was a sunny Friday, yet parang biglang may bagyo. It was stormy when they went up against each other, knowing that Mindoro Tamaraws failed to secure that victory, with JJ Caspe sharing na kung nakuha nila yung panalong yun, they could have secured that number 6 spot rather here in the tournament. Meanwhile, para naman kay Rev Diputado, every game is really a challenge, knowing na iilan na lang na natitira para sa Negros Hacienderos. But this afternoon, he is looking forward to compete against his former teammates in NU, Joshua Flores and Jonas Tibayan. What do you think, Coach Mike?
Thank you for that, Daphne. Oo nga, nakalimutan ko. Naglaro nga pala sa National University Etong mga batang ito, I think this was around the 2014 to 2016 era, if I'm not mistaken. 10-0 na ang lamang netong Mindoro. Alvarez has been the hot hand of Negros the last few games, coming off the bench.
Yeah, he's been the steadiest scorer so far for Negros. Using too much time on the clock. Flever lets it fly.
It's a miss for Flever. Still 0 points for Negros to start the ball game.
Well, they have not really gotten anything from anywhere on the field. Love this ball movement right here.
Pasible on the jumper, can't get it. Bam, on the putback, it's good once again.
And I feel this would be an opportune time for Bam Gamalinda to re-establish his scoring, capabilities. You see the first field goal in the game for Negros, courtesy of DJ Howe, who in that game was very solid in that match.
DJ Howe, I think that was his best game of his young MPBL career. A former star player of the Enderan Titans, choosing to go pro this year. Here he is, driving kick. 3 for BNS is long. Recto using his pace. Sedorifa wide open.
Well, that's a second miss already from Sedoripa.
Same spot din para kay Sedorifa.
That's right.
Now Flever answering on the other end. Long as well. Both teams are missing from the outside.
Not taking advantage of that open lane, middle of the floor. This time they got a 2-0 fast break here.
Flever goes to Mike. And Mike missing on the jumper, but getting his own rebound. 2 points para kay Mike Alvarez.
Good activity for Flever right there, locating. Itong si Mike was ahead of him. Maybe fumbled a little bit, but still was able to get that bucket.
Score is 12-5. JC using the screen, a lot of space. Correcto, miss. Enrile secures the rebound.
Now, yan yung part ng laro ni JC Recto. And I don't know if you observed that as well. Yung medium range jumper, that's been pretty much a challenge for him in this season. Frame scoring, I don't think without question. He can get inside the paint and absorb contact, but it's the medium range that's really been the challenge for him.
This was the good defense by Flever Dignadice, leading that crossover for the steal of the game, brought to you by Extreme Boom 3 Waterproof Speaker, unstoppable sound, ultimate power.
And you like the defense of Flever that time, really sticking close to JC Recto, who was trying to go middle of the floor with a little crossover, able to get that deflect and then initiate a run.
Negros slow to start here, 12-5, but the past few games, Coach Mike humahabol itong Negros pag nabibigyan ng pagkakataon.
And look, they got Brian Heruela immediately on the floor and they go to that action kaagad, that slice and then that stagger, eventually bringing Brian Heruela to the low post where he's so much stronger than the smalling guards of their opponents.
Coach, talk about X and O's. How many teams in this day and age still uses the point guard? MANNY Pay, the digital wallet built for the community, uses the point guard on a post area to actually create.
That is very rare, actually. And nowadays, not unless you have but not really if not really a point guard, combo guard, pwede, ginagawa nila yun. But solely on a point guard like Brian Heruela, I think that's very rare nowadays. Because a lot of the guards really more of, front to the basket, create off the dribble. DJ Howe once again going to work.
Challenging the defense of Brian Heruela. Now it's Heruela. Motor is long for Heruela. DJ Howe staying active. Negros now with the basketball. 14-7 is our score. Howe using Enrile. Howe with a lot of space. The jumper is long. Nagulat si DJ Howe. Ganun siya kalibre.
Oh. This good spray. One of the best shooters from the previous game, JJ Caspe. He was a guy that kept that flame alive for Mindoro Tamaraos in that game. Diba?
Getting the 3 is JJ Caspe. Same side where Sedorifa missed 2 earlier. Right. Sabi ni Caspe, ganito lang yun, brother. Balik sa double digits ang kalamangan. Enrile can't put it down to 8. Beautiful bounce pass going to Josh Flores.
Josh Flores getting rewarded right there of that quick run. And a good pass by Brian.
12-point lead in favor of the Tamaraws. Flores now pressuring Baltazar.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I love that pressure. Yan ang challenge kay Mike. Very unorthodox pero solid.
Last break of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
Too easy a play right there between those Tamaraws. And Mike in their previous game, you know, much as he really led scoring, what's impressive is yung 11 rebounds niya and 6 assists. He was shooting very well from anywhere on the field, even from the free throw line. 8 of 18 all over from the field.
LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL.
Manalang is in. He's another guy that can actually help out scoring-wise. I think Rev Deputado also had a good game last time.
3-point guard lineup. Etong Negros dito. Manalang actually started the ball game but only took a minute for Coach Toto to adjust and put in Clever Dignadice. Ibayan on the third try. Still no goal.
These misses, I'm sure, are kumbaga non-negotiable. Ikaw nga, para dito sa Tamaraws. No? You're very close. You don't have so much of a rim protection for Negros. This is that spray over to JJ Caspe for that made.
This 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme Water Protected Speakers. Dive into music with Extreme Speakers.
First 3-point make for the Tamaraws. And you gotta foul on the other end.
Josh Flores, former National University player. If I'm not mistaken, he played for Iloilo. Tama ba, Coach Mike?
I think, yeah.
So bounce around. I know he also played for Caloocan for quite some time.
Yep.
Missing on 2 free throws though is Josh Flores.
Pretty much a role player si Josh talaga. No? Mostly on rebounds and defending. Doon mo siya inaasahan para dito sa Tamaraws. And who knows, you know, with the coaching change, he might get more minutes. Right now, he's averaging roughly about 9. It looks like he's getting the nod from the coaching staff now.
4 on the shot clock here. Baltazar, does he know it?
that's
Rev. It's gonna be a travel on Rev Deputado. Yung mga katakas kay referee Sherwin Mina. Doon sa baseline. MannyPay, the digital wallet built for the community.
Go in the zone, yeah.
David de la Cruz fires, misses. Ball stop, stays with the Tamaraws.
Alam mo yung kombinasyon ng gwardiya na yan, na JJ Caspe, JV de la Cruz, when they played for, I think it was Imus, when they played for a couple of seasons ago, those two were very good tandems. And Brian Heruela knocks down the 3 from the outside. You know, I'm sure he's gonna want to score some more, especially in the later games that's remaining para sa kanila.
Go-warm up na rin yan, Coach, dahil si Brian Heruela ay kasama sa ating 3-point shootout.
Exactly.
This coming Saturday.
Sabado na nga pala yun, no?
All-star game na natin this Saturday, and Brian Heruela will be joining the festivities with the 3-point shootout.
We have, what, 17 3-point contestants, ano? We can make that 18 and have Juanito Gregorio join.
Okay na tayo. Okay na tayong magdaldal na lang sa gilid.
Parang ano na lang, no? Nood-nood na lang.
Oo.
Ano naman, si Caspe kung tutusin, ganda ng shooting niya last
Dami
game.
pa, di ba?
Pwede rin yan.
Rin, si Achi Inigo, pwede rin to.
Ay, oo naman. And Achi, no question, you know. Other things are guard position, and we were talking about point guards earlier. He is one of those playing that spot very well so far this season.
Rev on the drive, can't finish. Heruela with a basketball. Last shot time para di sa Tamaraws.
Now that's a point guard. Looks at the clock, says we got last shot. He's gonna set this table.
Cross court. Caspe all alone. Straight lining in for JJ Caspe. Strong start, Coach Mike, 27-9 in favor of Tamaraws.
Yeah, very good shooting as well. You know, you make what, 3 3-pointers already for 3 of 6. You're shooting 50% from there, getting a lot of fast breaks. the defense got to be so much better now for Negros come the second quarter because different guys scoring. You have Bam Gamalinda's got 6, RJ's got 4, then Caspe's got 6 as well with those couple of threes.
Already 9 fast break points on the side of the Tamaraws. They have been very comfortable here in the first quarter, wanting a win after the loss against Cebu 27-9 in favor of Mindoro.
Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao,
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sekreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Our VIPs dito at ang mga fans ng Bataan maaga-aga for the 7 p.m. game. It's an all-important last game.
Right.
JJ Caspe getting another triple right there. But Coach Mike, later on, Bataan Risers versus Zamboanga Sikat. Yung positioning sa playoffs, Coach, napakalaking game nun.
Yeah, that is right. Kasi right now, ang Risers, number 8 sa Norte yan. Naunahan lang sila ng Pasig City. I think they're tied with Pasig Valenzuela as well as Quezon City with 9 wins apiece. And that is a very tight race. You know, those guys are seated from 7 all the way to 10. You want to get out of the play-ins, try to get at least number 6 para hindi ka na dumaan sa play-ins pa.
32-9. That's actually fast break point number 14 for the Tamaraws here in the first half.
Oh boy, scoring on the field has become a bit of a challenge here. The last time that they had a field goal was when DJ Howe made that layup, roughly about 3:20 remaining in the first quarter.
The J and J combo has been shooting it out, waxing hot, 4 triples between the two, Caspe and De La Cruz.
JV in the previous game actually had 10 points. He shot 2 of 7 from 3, not bad. A couple of threes out of 7 attempts. But getting more minutes, I think that's going to be very important for JJ Caspe to earn because he only played close to about 18 minutes. And him and JJ Caspe, pretty good combo on the floor.
Another terrific defensive stop for state of the game. Brought to you by Extreme Boom 3 waterproof speaker, unstoppable sound, ultimate power.
Don't you just love a big man that can run the floor, after a good, action inside the paint?
Ruela with the rebound, 35-9. Flores has continued to attack. Turnover nga lang sa huling pagkakataon na yun.
Fumble siya dun eh. Kinukuhanan sana niya ng contact para magkaroon ng separation.
Vienes decides to fire. Still can't get a bucket is Ray Vienes. Probably finding his rhythm into the ball game. Tanong si Josh Flores, makukuha na kanyang pang 8 puntos dito sa laro.
And if you're Coach Toto, you are not liking how your players are performing on the floor right now. You're not making shots. The last shot that you made was roughly about 5 minutes ago in the game time. Then you're not able to stop the fast break of the Mindoro Tamaraws. Things gotta be better after this timeout for the Negros.
Triple number 3 para kay JJ Caspe for the 3-point shot, brought to you by Extreme Water Protected Speakers. Dive into music with Extreme Speakers.
3 out of 4 from 3. Excellent shooting from JJ.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sekreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Coach Mike Sagigit, Coach Al Vergara, the Zamboanga Sika team, all ready for the next game. Pero sa ngayon, Mindoro muna tayo versus Negros. It's a 31-point lead in favor of the Tamaraws. Another miss for Achi.
Still no field goals here in the second quarter.
You go down low, it's a turnover.
Good chance to score here. Defense not set up. Oh man.
Too strong for Rev. JV goes down to Hiruta, who is blocked by Manalang.
Good effort by Manalang right there. Now it's chance.
Alvarez finally ending this drought, 40-11.
Well, that was close to about 6 minutes scoring drought for Negros. There's that Euro continuity on that movement from the side.
JB stops, pops, but long. Still 6 minutes and 35 remaining here. Wilson all alone, wants the one-on-one. Wilson stops and fires, pero malakas din, only the board. Caspe goes down low to Marion Magat. Didn't start this ball game is Marion. Two-man game, Magat! Almost a dunk, but the left hand is good for Marion Magat.
Some of us live vicariously to what the other guys can do on the floor. Alam mo yun, yung wish mo makakadunk ka.
Oo.
Kaya makita mo palang yung possibility na excite na eh. I was ready to jump off my seat.
When was the game that he had 2 dunks? Probably a week ago. And
Yeah, a week
Marion
ago.
Magat.
I think tayo yata nag-cover nun, eh, no? Or was it me and Ken?
No, it was me. O tayo nga po.
Tayo yun.
Balikan ulit natin to. Beautiful two-man game for the play of the game. Brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
The problem there was no low tag help on the defense of Negros. Weak side guy. Really not going to that point of attack on that short roll.
42-11 is our score with a little bit under 6 minutes in the first half. And really off the spin. Beautiful move by Dan Rile.
That was a tough shot. Moving over to the left side and then spinning. Getting that bucket against Marion Magat.
Now here is Magat trying to answer. Too long and too strong.
Size-wise, very much advantage para kay Marion Magat. I don't think there's any guy as tall as him who can actually stop him, lalo na length of the floor kasi mabilis rin bumaba ito.
Hiruta is wide open for the 3. Short. Ball is loose, goes to DJ Howe. They're gonna say it's a turnover. So ang bola mapupunta sa Mindoro. This is the fast break of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
And Mike makes sure that they get a bucket here from the field for Negros. Other interior play.
Clint Rodriguez gets his first minutes of the game. Former teammate ni John Apasible. Ngayon, teammates ulit sila. Hindi pwede paghiwalayan itong dalawang to. Hachi open on the corner. Can't shoot. Pag nagmimintis si Hachi, inaasar to ng anak niya.
Talaga?
Oh, I think his son is about 7 or 8 years old, if I'm not mistaken. Also playing at a young age. So shout out to the family of Hachi Inigo. Siyempre, special shout out na rin natin na namimiss natin this year, si Axel.
Oh, si Axel. Who used to play for Mindoro.
Oh, he did. That's
right. Diba? Those arrows were out for the Tamaraws last season.
Manny Pay, the digital wallet built for the community.
Can you imagine a team with Axel and Comboy? A couple of really good shooters from the outside last season for the Tamaraws.
Clever Dignadice, too strong. You want to go to Tat Ramirez.
Yep. I'd love for Josh to take this. There you go.
Yung layup, mahirap. Doon lang ako sa labas kung saan go-to ko yan.
You know, when we were in Mindoro, you know, in between days where we were waiting for the game, we had a short chat with Josh, and he says he is really just trying to do whatever the coaching staff is asking of him, and whenever he's called, his number is called to be on the floor, he is going to be ready, and that showed on that three-point make earlier for him.
Hiruta naman. Hiruta has not gotten a basket here. 0 out of 3, but his teammates are doing all the scoring damage. How on the spin? Good recovery. And really on the drive, and really on the float, he's going to get fouled.
And really is having all that space to operate on a downhill only because Marion Magat has chosen to do a drop coverage, just wait for him inside the paint. But he is just so quick on his feet.
This free throw is brought to you by Extreme, ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas.
Close to 5 points per game and 4 rebounds. Itong si Dan Enrile.
Coach Melo Banwa was seen on your screens. Only his second game para sa Mindoro Tamaras. But from what we heard, there will be no changes in the system. It's the same system that Coach Egay and Coach Bong has been able to teach. Just a different leadership from this game on.
Let's remember, he was 1 3-point shot make away from getting his first win in the last game. That was an open shot by Bam Gamalinda after that spray by Brian Heruela. Previous to that game, Bam Gamalinda was able to give them that bucket and eventually that game. But last time around, they couldn't. So move on to the next now.
Extreme ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. So 2 minutes and 40 remaining in the ball game. Sorry, in the first half. Manalang on the drive. Fishing expedition is good. Para kay Manalang, could get his first 2 points from the free throw line.
No, kinukuha niya talaga yung contact. Kita mo, he could have moved over to the short corner for an easy jumper, but he wants that contact with the possibility of a bonus if in case he makes that layup.
Bilis ng ikot nito ni Coach Toto Dihilio. He's trying to give everybody ample rest because not a very deep bench today.
Yeah.
Only a few players are playing. MannyPay, the digital wallet built for the community. 1 for 2 para kay Mark. Ramirez goes back to back. 2 triples for Josh Ramirez.
I rest my case. He is a 3-point shooter. If I'm not mistaken, he played also for Muntinlupa Cagers.
Yes, that's right.
Before eventually going to, I think, Ilagan ba?
Magat, where the jam?
So, Marion Magat is 2 out of 3 in games that you and I cover when he has a dunk. Right? At the very least 1.
Parang gusto pang parang gusto pang humabol sa dunk contest nito si Marion Magat. Next year na lang, kapatid.
At saka impressive dito kay Marion Magat. You see that bucket by Mike is normally on the move, no? Tapos 2-foot jump stop and then that slam.
Ruta, 2-man game. Labas dito kay Clint Doliguez. Short on the 3. Now Manalang has the basketball fouled. It's only going to be team foul number 3 para dito sa Mindoro. Gotta go back to this fast break of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
And taking to the airwaves once again and you know, little Jordan-esque on that slam. Yung mga pagilid na dunk na yan.
6'7", Marion Magat.
Reject.
DJ Howe, the in and out, the lefty, short for DJ.
Had the right thing in mind to reject that screen and not go to that spot where you have a plethora of defenders waiting for you.
Ramirez, can he go 3 times in a row? Yes! Ramirez is 3 out of 3 here in the second quarter.
And he might just be the missing piece when it comes to 3-point shot making. As Flever tries to take that back. But Joshua Ramirez has always been known to make shots from the outside And, maybe situational, no? Maaari mo nang damputin rin itong si Josh.
So hinahanap nila si Josh Ramirez. Ruta on the roll. Goes to Magat, who is just a little too long for any defender. Alvarez, quick. 3 seconds into shot clock. Miss for Mike. Oh, Aaron trying to run. Goes down low. That's going to be Clint Doliges finishing on the float. DJ Howe attacks early. Good for DJ Howe.
Not gonna need help from the other guys. Trailing big. You're only shooting 18% overall from the field. Ang hirap. If you're Negros, kailangan, somebody's gotta score in bunches very quick.
5 seconds remaining here. Ramirez, straight line but long. Win discount, no more for Mike Alvarez. Coach Mike, just an overpowering first half in favor of Mindoro.
Scoring 32 points while allowing only, 13 para dito sa Negros after allowing them only 9 in the first quarter. It's been tough scoring for Negros.
To all the fans of MPBL, we want to invite you to watch the All-Star Game sa Inares Center, Montalban, Rizal sa August 29. Magkita-kita tantanan. God bless you all.
Ito ang inaabangan talaga year after year because the best of the best are here. At
he wants the crowd to get into this, ladies and gentlemen.
What a play.
There you go. And that's
Win! Oh, my!
We have a new champion this year.
Welcome to the MPBL All-Stars!
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sekreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Kapag may labay nagkakaisa, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kubunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. masaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kubunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na, MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sekreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Halftime here at the Kamalig Orion Sports Complex where Mindoro is up big 61-24. Coach Mike, break down the numbers.
Well, you always go back to the basics of the game every time there's a huge lead by halftime. You know, better shooting so much for Mindoro. Only 22%, 9 field goals versus 26. Napakalaki ng disparity na niyan. And mga importante pa dito, ang ganda rin ng 3-point shooting. Rebounding pretty much dominated and double-digit advantage as well when it comes to fast break points. And so, if you're Coach Toto and Negros now, you gotta be better in terms of defending and scoring. Otherwise, you know, it's gonna be tough to try and come back from this deficit.
Negros does have a lot of things to improve on. JJ Caspe, Coach, he's leading the way here. Pati siya natawa siya dun sa pinakita siya sa TV, hindi siya ready. Mike Alvarez though on the other end, only guy in double figures on the side of Negros.
Yeah, and JJ Caspe so far this game, all of his attempts have actually come from 3, where he's 4 out of 5. All his 12 points coming from 3.
This is the way you want to start. That's a strong attack to start for DJ Howe.
I think you want to see that sharpness in terms of movement and scoring, defending as well for Negros. Play with a little bit more of urgency. I don't know, understanding that, you know, this is a game that's pretty much very important for your team as well.
Joseph Siduri. Sorry, that's JC Recto. Finishing with the left.
No problem finishing with the left.
The All-Star, JC Recto.
Yes.
A coach's choice by
Coach Cholo.
Coach Cholo Villanueva.
Oh boy, if you get picked by Coach Cholo, you know it's going to be a very important opportunity for you if you're JC Recto.
Pasok yan, Coach, sa mga sa mga
qualities na
Hulma na plays defense, very athletic.
Kumbaga yun yung profile ng player na hinahanap ni Coach Cholo. And so far on the line right now is Bam Gamalindez, shooting so much better from the field. He's made 3 of his 4 attempts. This is his first trip to the line.
This free throw is brought to you by Extreme, subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Punta muna tayo kay Miss Daphne Cristobal.
Not every team is competitive and talented as the Mindoro Tamaraos will be having 3 representatives in the upcoming All-Star on Saturday. Brian Herwellen, the 3-point shootout. Bam Gamalinda as a reserve. And ito nga si JC Recto na napag-usapan nyo, no, who was really handpicked by Coach Cholo Villanueva. Earlier, JC shared with me that it is unexpected. It was really unexpected for him considering his numbers this season in comparison nga daw dun sa naging production niya nung pre-season. Kaya for JC, Brian, and Bam, this is also a chance for them to banner their team pride in the All-Star stage. Manito, Coach Mike.
Thank you for that, Daphne. Siyempre, Coach, pang si JC Recto, we do know that his numbers dipped a little bit after the preseason. He was one of the favorites in the preseason, but still he has a lot of chance to get back to those kind of numbers, especially with the new coaching change to sa Tamaraos.
Yeah. At saka, you know, there is one reason why he is donning the jersey of the Mindoro Tamaraos, because they see a lot of potential in JC Recto. I'm sure a lot of other coaches as well. It's really a matter of performance now. Now, medyo spotty yung nagiging performance ito ni JC Recto. But can he play? Yes. Can he defend? Yes. Does he have IQ? That's totally a yes. And so, you know, bringing all these three together truly is the thing that they hope for JC Recto, lalo na, you know, remaining games nila ay mabibigat rin. I think they still have San Juan ba and Pasay, you know? And the more wins that you get, you know, the higher possibility for you to get into the playoffs and avoid the play-ins.
DJ Howe doing all the damage right now. 4 straight points para kay DJ. Sedorifa finally hits a 3.
Previous season, we've seen him pretty much score from there, and that is another guy that can give him those trifectas.
Short forever. Bam, the cross, the lay, it's good for Bam Gamalinda.
Game in and game out, every game that we cover, palagi natin napapag-usapan, conditioning nito ni Bam Gamalinda. Taking good care of his physique, and you see that in his posts in social media. No, this is not just highlight kind of videos for Bam Gamalinda. See Red Deputado right there. They're trying to be better in terms of scoring this quarter for Negros.
Almost a double-double already for Bam Gamalinda with 9 and 8.
He did have double-doubles as well in the previous game, but most of his scoring have really come in the latter part. Achi, you know, on a leak out right there.
Veterano si Achi. Nakita niya yung Mintes. Already went for the leak out. Getting the easy 2 is actually Nigo.
And I'm sure in the back of the head of Achi, you know, he's definitely thinking of scoring some more for the Negros team, as they need a lot of that here in this game.
Last week of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
I love the headgear. I love the shoes.
The long hair.
But the long hair, of course. Napag-usapan natin yung living vicariously to others. Napag-usapan na natin yan, ano? At wag na natin ibabalik yan, Direct Freddy, yung mga...
Ano na, masaya na lang tayo na makita silang mag-long hair, di ba?
Correct.
Ang kaya ko lang dyan yung pink shoes eh.
O yan.
Recto, drive and kick. Ramirez, another dribble drive. Good for RJ Ramirez.
They can be very consistent in terms of getting paint touches and quick sprays out, just like what happened to JC and RJ right there. This is a tough Mindoro team, and you cannot count these guys out.
Play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
There's that play that they ran earlier for Brian Heruela. This time they ran it for RJ Ramirez, who also has post advantage underneath.
Coach, talk about RJ Ramirez as a point guard. Kakwentuhan niya kami, I think a few weeks ago, sabi niya, it really was an adjustment, but how are you liking it as RJ Ramirez as a point guard?
I like the opportunity that's given him here. You know, in the previous years that he played for Batangas, medyo logjam din yung pagdating dun sa position niya. Pero dito, you know, bilang isa sa mga veterano para dito sa Tamaraos and playing alongside guards like JB, JJ, and being a backup to maybe Brian Heruela at the point. Huge, you know, opportunity for RJ as Achi again finally hitting a 3. Achi's got what? I think he's got 5 points this game.
A better quarter for Mindoro, for Negros here in terms of scoring. Defensively though, not yet the best, but there are good signs. Bam, powering through, kick out. Balik dito kay Bam, the fake. They want to go back to RJ Ramirez. Fires a 3 and it's good for RJ Ramirez.
No problem for RJ Ramirez. Right around that range. Consistency lang naman ang hinahanap mo dyan kay RJ, because I think come the playoffs, it's a must for the guards of the Tamaraos to be performing together. You know, very good performance, good shooting. Because if they do that, they are going to be a tough team to contend with.
Ramirez gets another basket. He has 7 Sorry, he has 9 here in the quarter. Driving kick, Flever open on the corner. Good for Flever, din yung dice.
Speaking of Ramirez, he sure would love to see Josh as well back on the floor. John, good shot by John.
Hindi ko alam kung requirement ba ito. Kung magta-tryout ka ba sa Mindoro, kailangan may J ka sa pangalan.
Oo nga, no? Pwede ka.
John, JC, Joseph, Josh, JV, JJ, RJ. Punta muna tayo din sa 3-point shot na ito. Atin sa inyo ng Extreme Water Protected Speakers. Dive into music with Extreme Speakers.
Flever making that look like a free throw. Knocking down that corner 3. Tama ka naman, di ba? Kasi si Jarion Magat, andun din,
Oh,
ba?
tama. Si Ryan Heruela. Andun din naman.
Ang bilis mong pumika. Pero gusto ko sa iyo eh.
Ito pwede na ba to? Heruta, letter J.
Pwede.
O kailangan ba J-Ron?
Hindi, kasi yung strength and conditioning coach nila, si Coach JC.
Oh, tama.
Diba?
J din.
Si Bono medyo nahilis ng konti kasi
Isang
letra lang.
away, isang letter away.
One letter away.
Sa letter J to, Josh Flores.
Yes, who is doing pretty well in this game.
Manny Pay, the digital wallet built for the community.
Now he's got 10 so far this match. To go with his 6 assists.
A proud homegrown. Itong si Josh Flores.
Yeah.
The cross.
Let me correct that. It's 6 rebounds pala for Josh.
Never same side, different result. Josh Ramirez. Pressured by Mark Manalang. Little action between the two. Mark Manalang not liking the elbow by Josh Ramirez.
And Mark is a player who does not appreciate those kind of extra motions. We've seen them in one of the games that we covered where he also got elbowed and he's not liking those kind of stuff. And who would? You know, ayaw mo ng ganong klase ng kilos. So we saw an unsportsmanlike foul signal right there. See here, got trapped right around close to the sideline. Ooh.
Yun. Hindi niya nagustuhan yung
pag-angat.
So napareact itong si Mark Manalang.
Because he was all over Josh.
Matay ang lamok. Doon sa may batok. Mark Manalang obviously frustrated with the way they're playing right now. They're down big.
And sometimes it gets to you, no? Lalo na you got into the halftime break, being down huge, scoring only 9 in the first quarter, then 15 in the second. I'm sure Coach Toto had a lot of tough love messages for his team.
Just looking at the numbers here, balanced ball game, no?
For
Para
Mindoro.
dito sa Mindoro.
Yeah. I think there'll be a number of players that might end up with a double-double.
Recto with 4 and 5. Gamalinda with 9 and 10. 1 point away from a double-double. RJ Ramirez has 13, the leading scorer. On the side of the Tamaraws has 4 assists as well. Aaron Hiruta has 6 assists and Brian Heruela has 8 assists. Ang tanong, no? Sino ang magna-number 1 sa kanilang dalawa?
Kaya nga.
In terms of assist for today's ball game.
Correct.
Foul on number 88, Mark Manalang. Disqualifying foul on number 88, Mark Manalang. Mark Manalang out of the playing court.
And the officials definitely had to make that call.
That's gonna hurt because that's one less player on the side of Mindoro. Remember, Viahar rolled his ankle in the last game, last Friday. So, onti na lang ang pwedeng maglaro para dito sa Negros. It's -2 already on the side.
Yeah. And Mark, as he headed out, was not, still, pointing to Josh. But he got that disqualifying foul only because sa ginawa niya, no?
Yung reaction niya.
Yeah, maybe he got triggered by Josh, pero it was his response actually. Ooh!
Mga sinasabi na nilinis pa.
Oh, nilinis.
Nilinis pa.
Si Ken Pangilinan, ang kasama ko na nag-cover kami sa Mindoro, at siya yung kasama ko nung nakausap namin to si Joshua. He was saying something about, I don't know kung sister ba o girlfriend ba ni Joshua Ramirez, siya naglalaro ng volleyball. Ken, if you're watching, you gotta feed us that info.
Oo, tama. JB. Can't get it. Mike one-on-one. Mike speeding up. Mike will be fouled by JB de la Cruz. Mike is saying 2 free throws. I thought so as well.
Yeah, but he was definitely going to try and make a shot attempt. I would have to agree with that.
Well, the referees are saying otherwise. It's going to be a baseline inbound. MANNY Pay, the digital wallet built for the community. 2 minutes and 46 remaining here. Clever, the drive and kick. Rev, straight line and in for Rev Diputado.
Well, good thing for Rev, the former San Beda Red Lion.
Red Cub.
Red Cub, sorry, because he was from a lion, he became a bulldog.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. No, napapanood ko rin to si Rev dati. Naalala ko tuloy minention mo sila Raj, no?
Yes, Raj Tongko, Arvin Valentino, JB Mocon.
Oh my God. That is why, di ba pareho kaming Beda eh. Beda Mendiola sila, Beda Taytay sila nun eh. So Beda Alabang kami. It was tough winning against those guys. Kasi halos every position covered.
Kasi ang main team is yung Taytay eh. Di ba? Tama.
Yeah.
In the high school division. Here's the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Ito yung former Red Cub, Rev Diputado, using his strength against Aaron Hiruta.
And now that you brought that up, na yung parang pinaka lumalabas kasi ang main is yung Taytay eh. I clearly recall back when we were in high school, I was there roughly about, I graduated high school 88 sa San Beda Mendiola. I think a couple of, some years later, they decided, no, we're taking out high school and grade school from Mendiola. We're moving it over to Taytay. I think that's where, some of the changes, in my opinion, in terms of talents that's coming in for Beda has maybe changed a little bit. It gave more favor to the guys in roughly around the Rizal area.
To the 3-point shot brought to you by Extreme Water Protected Speakers. Dive into music with Extreme Speakers. So si Coach Ato Badulato was in Taytay.
Well, originally from Mendiola.
Okay.
Doon talaga nag-start. Grade school pa lang ako. Well, there was Coach Douglas in grade school. I'm sure a lot of my batchmates who were playing then knew who Coach Douglas was before you got to a Coach Ato Badulato.
Ito, San Beda legend din to.
Oh, yes. Mga coaches, ang dami niyan.
Timeout is called by Coach Toto Dihilio. They're still down big. 91-46.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sekreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Fourth Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.fourthplus.ph. It is Sazon, Nino Ibanez, Dante Baguio, Utoy Ramirez. Lahat yan naghahanda sa kanilang malaking laro mamaya. Kalaban ang Zamboanga Sikat Families Brand Sardines. That is going to be an all-important game in terms of playoff positioning. That's going to be live later on.
Right. And I think both teams are going to be tested. You know, Coach Mike Sagigit with his, you know, very close-knit Bataan Risers right now. They are going to be tested against the defense and the pace of play. Itong Zamboanga who, and I was talking to Coach Monkey Barreto earlier, and I was telling him that there are teams that I think would not want to meet you come the play-ins or the playoffs because of their style of play.
Rev fires a three. Can't get it. Kick out to Josh is a little too long. Quick shout out sa ating watcher, si Boss Alvin. And
Alvin Tañada.
He gave the info that Joshua Ramirez's girlfriend, Zen Perolino.
Yon.
Current PLDT player yan.
Yan, tama.
Extreme ang sumukat kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Shout out sa iyo, Boss Alvin. Happy viewing. Sana hanggang next game, kasama ka namin dito.
Oh, si Alvin is always watching our games.
Oo naman. Ano yan? Basketball passionate yan eh.
Oo, totoo naman. I think he's with our WMPBL as well.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
13 seconds remaining. Hiruta, one-on-one. Aaron Hiruta. No switch. Josh Flores. Too long, too strong, and too good. This Josh Flores. Clever. Can't get the shot, and that will end it with, gotta use my math, a 45-point lead for the Tamaras.
Impressive. Very good at math.
Coaches, watch RJ Ramirez, the leading scorer on the side of the Tamaras.
Yeah, he's been so good. You know, maybe got roughly about 12 minutes in all, but the 6 of 9 shooting coupled with those rebounds and the 4 assists. Really just overall that time when RJ Ramirez really trying to make the most out of this opportunity.
Started out strong and now able to be consistent. It's still a big lead in favor of Mindoro.
Bawat bayan ay sumasaya.
This August 29, punta tayo dyan sa Inaris Center in Montalban, Rizal. We give you the All-Star, the All-Executive Game, the 3-point shootout, slam dunk contest, the one-on-one invitational challenge, and of course, the main game of our MPBL All-Star Game. Lahat po yan mangyayari sa Montalban, Rizal. One of the participants in the festivities, the All-Star, JC Recto.
Yeah, who is going to make the most of yung pagkakataon na coach yan, ni Coach Cholo Villanueva.
Josh, he has been liking every time there is a switch.
Yeah.
He's been sealing early and getting it. It's Josh Flores.
That's right. And so far, quarter scoring, better production from Negros. Highest quarter that they've scored so far in the third. They got 24 after going 9 and 15 in the first two. Samantalang Mindoro consistently getting, you know, to the 30s in the last two quarters.
MANNY, the digital wallet built for the community. 95-51. Final quarter here. Later on, we'll still have our main game, the One Bataan Risers going up against the Zamboanga Sikat Families Brand Sardines. Both of these teams started out slow but has an opportunity to inch closer to a better playoff position.
Well, one thing's for sure, if you're going up against Zamboanga, and we've seen them, you know, lose blowout games, pero hindi nagbabago yung intensity sa depensa, no? In my opinion, especially when Coach Monkey and Coach JR came in at the helm para sa Zamboanga. And Coach JR, we covered that game in Mindoro where they played, and I think they lost a close one against the Jensen Warriors, if I recall correctly. He was on the trip back to Batangas as we were headed home. Nakasabay namin sila. And you know what Coach Jer was doing on the pabalik ng Batangas Sport? He was watching the game again, reviewing right after loss.
Mga coaches talaga na hindi titigil sa pagnood kanilang mga game. Tulad nito, si Josh Flores hindi tumitigil sa pag-score sa ilalim, giving us another play of the game. Brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
This might be a season high for Josh Flores. You know, he's clearly averaged close to 3 points per game and a couple of rebounds, but right now he's got 19 on a 9 of 11 shooting, 7 rebounds, 5 of them offensive. Clearly a very good game for Josh.
Coach, and doing it in under 12 minutes of play.
That is right.
Etong si Josh Flores, a true efficient ball game para dito kay Josh.
And as you look at his scoring, everything's been inside the paint. You know, he ran the break in the first quarter, in the first half rather, with his point guards and, you know, rewarding him with those leakouts.
MANNY Pay, the digital wallet built for the community. Ramirez, 4 on the clock. Well read by Flever. Dignadice fires early. Flever straight but long. JC with the basketball stolen by Flever. Hachi, same spot, same angle, same result for Hachi Inigo.
At hindi nagugulo ang buhok kahit long hair.
Oo.
Dahil naka ponytail. Oh, what a finish.
Oh, in and out. Flores keeping it alive. Can't get it. Third try. Foul on a black shirt.
No question about that. Baltazar, you know, getting that bump. How about the steal though? And that finish by Achi.
Seal the game brought to you by Extreme Boom 3 waterproof speaker, unstoppable sound, ultimate power.
Achi is one of those point guards who I feel would make a good coach. Diba?
Magkausap na kami niyan, coach.
Talaga?
Magkausap na kami niyan. He is already planning his slow transition. He wants to start with the youth. So very exciting times ahead for Achi Inigo because he already wants to start because nga his son already plays, so he's already motivated to start there.
Tsaka ganun talaga yung mga bata. Your first coach is always, really, mostly your dad.
Yes,
no?
that's right.
That's your first coach.
You would know, Coach, Maui.
Yeah.
Siyempre, si Riley. Si Toby naglaro din.
No, si Toby's more on computer games.
Okay.
He's very good at developing games. Pero that's really how it is. I'd like to think kayo rin. Di ba? Ni Coach Alan.
Kami no choice.
Alam mo, I am very curious to see the dynamics when you, the Gregorius, watch a basketball game.
Coach, iba-iba. Everybody has a different
opinion, perspective. Oh my God.
It's me, Coach Alan, Coach Ryan, Pato.
I know.
Jaggy's a manager.
I know.
Diba? And then a few of my cousins are courtside reporters as well and TV analysts. So one game is there are so many voices.
Yeah, I know. You know, when I was watching you guys, nung nanonood ako sa Muntinlupa noon, when you were covering the MPBL games, that was one question that I was raring to ask you. Ano kaya ang itsura pag kayo nanonood? Let's say, I don't know, NBA Finals, PBA or MPBL game, NCAA, UAAP.
Actually, local lang pinaka-favorite ng mga Negros. Sa NBA, ano na lang yung mga yan, watchers lang. It's us, the younger generation that loves the NBA. Pero in terms of local basketball, iba-ibang opinion sa bawat perspective. Well, it makes the dynamic so much more fun.
Yeah. And I love how Coach Ryan, he does, you know, coverage and analyst as well when he's one of those guys that I listen to. Even in those when he was coaching for Pure Foods.
Oo.
Oh, di ba?
At updated yan sa nangyayari sa atin dito sa MPBL.
Talaga?
Always watching. Congratulations, of course, to our 3x3 division
Right.
for fighting it out well on the 3-on-3 youth. 23 under.
Yeah.
23 under. Talk about youth. This is Ramirez going to the 24-year-old JC Recto, the all-star getting us the play of the game. Brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
As announced by the 21-year-old Juanito Gregorio.
That's right, Coach. Time out muna tayo dito dahil lumalaki na ang kalamangan ng Mindoro. The one-on-one competition, Coach Mike Oligario, Enriquez, Baclaan, Lagrama, Acop, Chavez, Padrigao, and Fa. An all-exciting one-on-one competition. Coach, any early favorites?
Actually, ang hirap eh.
Hirap.
You have John Fa, you have Jero Oligario. Halos lahat yun, magandang panoorin.
And you know what Boss Delf showed me?
What?
Ang mga low-key daw dyan, Felipe Chavez, during the post-pandemic, yung umuus yung one-on-one, has been winning a lot. So he has been living and dying with that competition. So might have
That is right.
a little bit of more experience than all the other players.
Yeah, in that kind of competition, yung 1v1. But we'll see how that goes. Siyempre, I'm also cheering for my hometown favorite.
Kian Baclaan,
Baclaan, of course. Siguradong unang-una mag-cheer dyan yung kanyang tsuhin na si Joshua Arevalo. Used to play for Iloilo, I think.
Fast break of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
Maklase rin talagang tumapos ng layup si JC.
4 minutes and 50 remaining in the ball game. Kick out corner, Achi. Straight line in for Achi Inigo.
Achi's having quite a game. 26 minutes, 12 points. 5 of 11 from the field.
No look pass to Clint, but Clint was not ready. Babalik pa si Bam Gamalinda.
Getting more floor burn.
Josh Flores troops to the bench. Coach Mike, he has 19 points and 10 rebounds. Already a double-double for Josh. LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL. Howe with the spin and the float is good for DJ Howe. RJ, kick out to Bam. Bam, the fake. What a veteran move. Hindi ko pa natututunan eh. Ito ba dahil to the steal of the game brought to you by Extreme Multi-Waterproof Speaker, Unstoppable Sound, Ultimate Power.
And actually, Inigo really just getting inside the passing lane, and DJ Howe makes sure they get buckets off of him. Well, Bam Gamalinda, you talked about his footwork. Every time he goes for a jump shot, and every time he's down there on the low block, you can't help but unsee a Kobe Bryant move. No?
It's his footwork, Coach. Merong similarities.
You know, the closest one that I've seen in the seasons that I've covered here in the MPBL would be Rob Celis. Lalo na when he was playing for Nueva Ecija.
Ganda nung comparison na yun. Bam Gamalinda getting a 3. LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL.
And the reason that I say that is, see, both Bam Gamalinda and Rob Celis, if they get the ball, if you try to push them away from the low block and they catch the ball very high, from very close to the arc, see another bucket right there by Mike Alvarez. they always go to that footwork and carve out space.
That's right. Ma'am Gamalinda with that jumper actually gets a double-double. The second double-double on the side of the Tamaraws. Si Recto, 1 rebound away. Tingnan natin kung ibabalik pa siya. So that they can have 3 guys with a double-double. How gets the 3 is DJ Howe.
Well, DJ Howe really making a case for himself. I would like to think there are certain teams, especially with next season, that are trying to make a good look at DJ Howe. He has been, really good for Negros.
But Coach, there's 3 guys that I look at on the Negros team. 3 guys that still has a bright future. DJ Howe, Mike Alvarez, and Flever Dignadice.
Yeah.
How are you liking these guys? They put in the heart, but obviously they're not getting in the wins yet.
Yeah, and it was for this game. It's tough because there was really a slow start. Not even getting to 10 points in the first quarter. They had a lot of ground to cover. But I like those 3 young guys that you mentioned: Flever, DJ, and Mike.
Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Na-stun ako eh. Nagbabasa ako ng ating Sports Plus. Bigla namang gusto pumoster ni Marion Maga.
Oo nga. Alam mo yung stun na parang nagsasalita ka, feeling mo natatapilok.
Mario naman, relax ka lang.
Chill lang. Hindi, pero kung gano'n naman kalapit at alam mong walang rim protection, why not?
This free throw is brought to you by Extreme, ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas.
Two and a half remaining. And let's see if Mindoro still gets to another 30-point quarter here.
Hachi. Defended by Clint. Wants the screen. Hachi goes to Mike. The jumper is strong. Recto gets the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds for JC Recto. So that's the 3rd guy in double-double para sa Mindoro. Ramirez gets the lay.
Who's the other guy with double-double? Josh Flores.
This last 2 minutes is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Flores to Clint. Open 3 is short. Josh with another rebound to Recto. He loves the left. Malakas nga lang para kay JC. Mike outspeeding everybody. Mike able to finish.
See, Mike, you always tell your coach, your players to stay low, especially as you go to an attack in anticipation of contact. Pero si Mike, he's pretty much, taller whenever he gets inside the paint. Rarely do you see him that low, pero very, very steady on those attacks.
Extreme ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas.
Pocket pass, no go.
Recto able to finish once again.
JC Recto at one point, I think, played for Abra as a special guest, special license. I think he was with Clint Escamis.
You gotta check that, coach.
Do you recall that?
Flever getting another steal here. Mike gets the jam. Is Mike.
Alvarez, that is. Not. Mike Perez is never gonna be able to do
Dami
that.
kasi nating Mike dito sa MPBL. Mike Alvarez. Mike Ayon.
Yes, sir.
Mike, ang pinaka-pogi, yung Mike Perez.
Yan.
Di ba?
Nagkabulahan na po.
Diba? Si Mike Kalisaan.
Yes. na napaka-solid na umi-score ng walang dribble.
Which is also gonna be an all-star.
That's right. Mike Sagigit.
Mike Sagigit,
Oh, yeah.
who will be coaching in the next game. Eh, panigurado, meron pa tayong mga nakakalimutan ng mga Mike. Clever, Fader, Long. Clint secures.
Flever's a unique name though. Very few that you hear with that name.
Checo. Pasible, 4 points and a rebound away from a double-double. Ramirez, 3 assists away from a double-double. But 3 guys getting a double-double on the side of Mindoro. A well-balanced attack on the side of the Tamaraos. A well-controlled ball game. Just overpowering the Negros Hacienderos in today's ball game. Our player of the game, Coach Mike, you chose him. It was a different kind of game, usually averaging just not the best numbers, but today a good step up. Itong si Josh Flores.
Normally gets about 6 points and 3 rebounds per game, but here in 18 minutes, he's just contributed very well. A lot of his points have really come inside the paint, be it in half-court action, on a full-length fast break, 19 points, 8 offensive rebounds, 11 total rebounds in all. Got an assist, and really just very good shooting, lalo na para dito kay Josh.
Our player of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Josh Flores just getting a double-double in today's ball game in only 18 minutes and 26 seconds of play. 9 out of 13 in total. An efficient ball game for Josh Flores, who right now is with Ms. Daphne Cristobal.
Thank you so much, Juanito. First of all, congratulations, Josh. You scored double-double in tonight's ball game. Alam naman natin, last game, you guys had a heartbreaking loss against Cebu Greats. But this time around, kamusta kayo, especially with your new head coach, Coach Melo?
So far, okay naman yung team namin. Nakapag-adjust naman kami. Although yung system namin is same lang naman. So yung previous game against Cebu, tinake us a challenge lang namin. Coming up to this game, kailangan namin bumawi kasi mga upcoming games namin medyo malalakas din. So yun na lang yung approach namin. Parang next game na lang din talaga.
Speaking of the upcoming games na medyo mabigat talaga, no? Josh, it's gonna be San Juan, Quezon City, and Pasay next on your list. And balita ko, china-challenge din kayo ni Mayora Ina na ipanalo itong mga remaining games.
So yun na nga, importante yung mga remaining games namin. So itong game na to, tinitake talaga namin ng seryoso kasi papunta sa next game. So madala talaga namin momentum. And yun, yung challenge naman ni Mayor Ina, andun naman yun. So nasa amin naman mga players kung paano namin i-adapt and i-take yung challenge.
We're looking forward to see that, Josh. Is there anyone na gusto mong pasalamatan? Go ahead.
Una-una, papasalamat kay Lord na binigay namin sa yung panalo. Kung hindi dahil sa kanya, di namin makukuha to. Yun sa wife ko na nasa Cebu ngayon, binabati ko rin. Yung family niya nasa Toledo, and yung kapatid ko na nasa ibang bansa, at saka yung ate ko na nasa Leyte. Yung papa ko rin, and yung pamangkin ko si Maggie. And syempre, binabati ko yung mga taga Mindoro na walang sawang sumusuporta sa amin. And sana sa mga next games, patuloy niyo po kami suportahan. Lalo-lalo na kay Mayor Ina, yung owner po namin. Salamat po. And sa mga sponsor namin, Truty, Gold's Gym, Hotel Sogo, GovBogs, PKL Box, Mayor Ina, and Mindoreños. And sa mga coaches namin, shoutout din po. Yun, Coach JC. Yun, salamat sa lahat ng suporta.
Thank you so much, Josh, and congratulations once again for Mindoro Tamaraos on this bounce-back victory. Our best player of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Juanita and Coach Mike.
Thank you, Daphne. Congratulations, Josh, and the rest of the Mindoro Tamaraos as they get that win. Up next, the Zamboanga Sikat Families Brand Sardines go up against the home team, the One Bataan Risers, still here at Kamalig Orion Sports Complex in Bataan.
Sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa, Luzon, Visayas.